Well, I'm sure the question running through everyone's mind right now is, what map is this? And fortunately, there's a conveniently located sign to address this question. Welcome to Odd One Out. This map is inspired and has the same premise as Which Doesn't Belong by Trevor, which may sound familiar because we played it last week. And it is the first Minecraft video in ages on this channel that has gotten algorithm in a good way, other than the whole Prismarine animation debacle that took place inside the video, which probably didn't create a good first impression for a lot of people watching that. But hey, a Minecraft video is still getting recommended on YouTube, so that was cool to see. This map is made by me, Command MC, made for yours truly, and James, I guess. Given the name of the map, it would make sense, right? Even though he probably won't play it. Wow. Are you saying that both of us won't play it, or James probably won't play it because he makes animation videos? In which case, I get it. But here I am. I'm doing it. Hopefully that's okay. You have to choose which block is different from the others. When you determine which block it is, you will click the button in front of that different block. If you missed the video I posted last week, ignore the whole Prismarine bit. But otherwise, feel free to watch that one if you enjoy this format and want to see it. Other settings, I think we should be good here. So, okay. The other thing to note, though, is there may be multiple different traits about the blocks. This map will expect you to have to trial and error in guessing. For instance, in this scenario, there are two different traits. One is the color, and the other is the block type. If you get it wrong, don't complain. Just try it again. Okay. See, in this case, it's like, oh, two of them are concrete, one's terracotta, so terracotta could be the odd one out. But in the other case, it could be that these two are green. This is, so, okay. My approach is valid, and we might have to trial and error. I just wanted to highlight that so no one's upset when I'm like, wait, am I supposed to press whatever button is the odd one out? Oh, man. I actually didn't script that in advance. Odd one out. James, named in honor of you. A cool map for a cool fellows. Two fellows, I think. Okay, so what have we got? We've got a flower. We've got another flower. We've got a gray block and another gray block. I've got to think this is a color scenario, right? Because otherwise, we've kind of got a 50-50 with two being blocks and two being, oh, it could be a height thing, but it can't be a height thing because we have two at the same-ish height. So I feel like it's got to be more of a color thing. These ones are more on the grayscale other than the green of the flower, but which could it be, though? I'm thinking it's a color thing, and I didn't get that correct, and I've lost all 1,000 levels of experience that I just had, which is kind of disappointing. But at least I spawned in the same room. That's good. That's good, right? Okay, what else could it be? Oh, is it like something you can find naturally in the world? Hey, so you can find the flowers naturally. You can find, I always mix up diorite, granite, andesite, but you cannot find, even in the, that's 1.14. You can't find that naturally, right? Yeah. Does he explain it? Every block name starts with A, with the exception of stone slab. So it turns out the whole needing to know exactly what that block is very important. It wasn't just based on the looks. Also, my explanation worked too, though. You can find these naturally. You can't find that naturally. So I did it. Maybe there's a way for you to find the slab naturally. I don't think so, though. Okay, we got endstone, glowstone, netherrack, and soul sand. Hey, in this case, I actually can identify all the blocks. That's a good thing, right? So, okay, here's the obvious one, which it probably isn't, that everything here can be found in the nether. This can be found in the end. Oh, okay. Well, that was easy peasy lemon squeezy. Every block has a function. Also could be nether blocks versus end block. There we go. I like that explanation. It was a little bit more straightforward and good. Okay, you grow. I guess you still grow, but maybe it's like it doesn't, this has iterations, this has iterations, this has iterations, this is all or nothing, right? It's either sapling or it becomes full-on tree. This one, it's 1, 2, 3. You can find it as 4 in the wild, but it doesn't grow to 4 in any natural scenario. So, the other question, though, is like, okay, because these both need farmland. These both don't use farmland, so that's a 2v2, which doesn't really matter. My guess is it's the all or nothing thing. Hey! Dude, we're not too bad. Every block requires water to grow except for saplings. I'm getting things right, but for the right reasons. Wrong reasons, but hey, I'm 2 for 3 so far. I'm so sorry, map creator. I'm so sorry, Command MC. Okay, compass, bed, clock, totem of undying. Oh, this is an interesting thing. Okie dokie. Oh, wait. I was thinking maybe it's like it has a function when you hold it in your hand. That could be it. You need to be holding the totem of undying in your hand for it to work. You need to be holding that in your hand for it to really do much of any, even though, no, it can be in your hotbar and it will show the proper time, but it also is easier to display when it's in your hand, even though it doesn't. The bed, on the other hand, really doesn't do much when you're carrying it in your hand. And it also, the bed's pretty obvious, though, right? It's kind of all these are items, and the bed you can place down. But I feel like that's too obvious, although it is a valid reason that the bed would be the odd one out. I knew it wouldn't be that obvious. Oh, shoot. It doesn't spawn me in there. I have to run all the way back. I needed a bed right here. If only I could have broken through and clicked on that one. Okay, so it's not the bed. Maybe it's you can craft these three. You can't craft a totem of undying, so that's a straightforward explanation, right? Every block has a changed property in another dimension, except for the totem of undying. Beds explode, other two don't work. Also, you can't craft them, so yep, that's good explanation too. Okay, alrighty then. So we have a block of stay in the house coral. We've got a block of ice, the fancy ice. We've got ice, and we've got a prismarine half slab. Well, I suppose you can find all of them in the ocean, can't you? This is alive though, even though technically in Minecraft it's not really, but in real life, coral is a live thing that doesn't stay in the house. Ice, okay, maybe we really got to think outside the blocks here because all the explanations have been wild. Could it be, okay, so packed ice, prismarine, coral, pice. I'm going back to the starting letter reason. Oh boy, this is a real tough one though. They're all blue, and this one's not blue. And also, they're all blocks, and this one's a half slab, but this is too obvious. I don't think he plays the obvious card here, even though I feel like I have to. Yeah, no, it's not. He doesn't play the obvious. I knew it. He's not about that super obvious difference. He wants to lure you into thinking it's the obvious difference, but it obviously isn't. Well, coral is a lot. The coral is a lie, is what it is. Well, it's one of the ice then. Maybe it's that, this isn't found in is it found in the ocean? Because that you find in the glacier thing. Oh, do you not find that? You don't find that in the ocean. Right, it's just the fancy blue ice, isn't it? Something like that. Oh, every block was introduced in 1.13 except for packed ice. Oh, God, I totally forgot. Wait, what? Prismarine slabs were introduced in 1.13? I didn't actually realize that. No, I thought those were always a thing. Interesting. But yeah, that's what threw me off, because Prismarine's been around for a long, long time, so I didn't think that they were all new aquatic update blocks. The two I could have. Okay. Oh, I've got an idea on this one. Fall damage. Fall on bales of hay, you're fine. Fall on slime blocks, you're fine. Fall on bed, you're fine. Fall on sponge, you ain't fine. I hope I got that right and not for the wrong reasons. Yes! I did it! Finally! I got a correct explanation. Did he trick me with the yellow bed? No, it's still a bed. Oh, it was like, all the blocks are yellow. No, it's obviously you don't do the color difference, okay? I've learned this. Okay. So punch it with your fist, easy peasy. Punch it with your fist, easy. Punch it with your fist, easy. That doesn't work there. That doesn't work very well. So is it like a one punch thing? One punch man? It's not a one punch man thing. Okie dokie. It's not about slowness either, because this is the only one that actually impacts you when you walk through it. So I had two things going in favor for this. I had, you can't punch it to destroy it, and you can't punch it easily to destroy it, and it affects how fast you're walking, and none of the others do that. So, okay, break it, you get the item. Break it, with a sword, you get a string. Break it, and you get the item back. Break it, and you don't get anything? Oh my God. Okay, then the only thing it could be is found in nature. And I figured that one would be too easy. That's why I didn't go for it at first. But, oh, God, there's like too many reasons for all the different ones. Okay, found naturally, found naturally. I don't think you can be found naturally, can you? Found naturally. Okay, well, the obvious one. Ugh. Every block requires shears to mine the visible block structure. Oh, I should have thought about how do you get back the original block? Shears. Oh, clever. Also, I don't think carpet is found naturally, right? Or, oh, wait, can you find it in the woodland mansions? Is it on the floor there? I can't remember. It might be. So, right for the wrong reasons. Man, really gotta think like, oh. Okay, so, oh, wait, wasn't this exact room in the past one? So now, okay. Now we've gotta, like, do a different one so redstone, right? Okay, you can use redstone on these. You can't use redstone on the bed, except that was the reason, I think, in the last map. And so I'm pretty sure he watched my video, and so he's seen the last map, so that can't be the link, right? It can't be, it's not the bed, is it? It's not the bed! How dare you? Okay, is it the wood? Is it wood in the crafting recipe? Is it what you did a little red herring on me, right? Because that's what I did on the first map, is I was like, well, wood in the crafting recipe is there for everything except for the lamp. God dang it. You would. Every block has wood in the recipe. Wink, wink, Jardon. That was literally made for me, and I failed it, even though I said I knew it wouldn't be the same reason, but I thought maybe he just, like, didn't want to spoil the last map for himself. I don't know. All right. Pumpkin, carved pumpkin, jack-o'-lantern, pumpkin pie. Well, I mean, all these require you to, like, you have to craft it. You have to craft it. This one you don't have to craft. Hold on, do you just use the shears on the pumpkin when it's out and about? I mean, you have to perform an action in order to achieve everything except for the standard pumpkin. But, okay, let's think. Maybe that's not what it is. All right, what are the other similarities and differences that we can draw? That's just pumpkin pie. It's an edible item. So what would pumpkin pie is the only not block here, so it's the only one you can eat. I can think of a plethora of reasons why this should be the one that I choose, but for some reason, I don't think that is the case. What is in the next room? Some shifty eyes going on here. Some shifty eyes. I see a resemblance. It's not going to be this one. It's not going to be that one. Knew it. How did I know? Okay. I'm just going to guess the normal pumpkin, because the other thing I can see is it's whatever you have to perform actions to get the others. And you don't have to perform an action to get the normal pumpkin. Oh, God. Okay. The jack-o'-lantern is the only one that emits light. So is it that straightforward? Jack-o'-lantern is the only one that emits light? Yeah, it is. Okay, it is. You're the only one that emits light. Literally like that easy. All right. Oh, man. Yeah, all right. You went. Cool. Pumpkin pie, pumpkin, carved pumpkin, jack-o'-lantern. I get it now. They're all pumpkins, but it's fine. I just shouldn't read the explanations any longer. Conga line of rats. Congrats, you've completed the first section of the map. In the following section, there will only be 3. This may make it harder to draw connections, but the succession of correct guesses. I'm not sure what that means. Following that section will be 1 spot the difference. You will have to spot which build has a slight irregularity from the others. And to Mr. Spookles, it will be slightly easier. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it being slightly easier than that crafting table. All right. Has a GUI. Doesn't have a GUI. That seems like a pretty valid thing. You can't do water things with either of these. You can do water things with that. Everything is pointing towards that not being the correct answer. Wow. Okay. Really gotta think outside the box on this one. You are the only one that isn't pure iron in the crafting recipe. So maybe it's that. Just pure iron between the two, and you are okie dokie. So it is the anvil. Wow. Why? It's the only one that'll be affected by gravity and fall on your head when it's above you? Is that what it is? The hopper and cauldron have a 2D texture, and the anvil has a 3D inventory texture? Okay. That was obscure. That was pretty obscure right there. But you did say don't complain in the starting room. I had good reasons. I don't think you can be mad at me for that. Okay. Well, the obvious choice is can't be broken, can be broken, but I don't think that's it. So, cannot be crafted. Neither of these can be crafted. This can be crafted. What else? But I don't think it's you. Block, not block. Everything's pointing towards that one, which means it's not that one, right? You wouldn't do that to me, would you? Make it the obvious one after every other one is not the obvious one? Well, actually, I suppose it's like, a couple reasons for you, which means it's probably the obsidian. If I can identify reasons it should be both of these, it's probably neither of them. That's what I've learned so far, but I'm trying to figure out what the reason would be for the obsidian to be the odd one out here. It kind of shares things with both of them. I'm thinking it's not that because it's too obvious, but then maybe it is because it's that obvious, and so I'm just gonna... it's a toss-up. Let's watch. It's the obsidian. Guaranteed. I'm not going to guess the obsidian because I feel like it's dumb to do it if I don't have a reason for it, but it's the obsidian. I knew it! How did I know? I knew that because I could come up with reasons for both of them, it wasn't that. So what is it? Bedrock and a bottom slab are not spawnable blocks. You know, I actually didn't know that. I knew that you couldn't have mobs spawn it, but I actually didn't know that mobs won't spawn on bedrock. So I can't be mad at that one. I would not have been able to identify it. Okay, we got a sea pickle, an end rod, and a torch. All of them emit light, don't they? So I can't, which it's still strange to me why sea pickles emit light, but they do. And I'm glad I know that. I'm surprised I know that, but it means that I can't just, okay. Organic, inorganic, right? Well, is wood considered organic? It might be. Yeah, but still, it's not alive. This is like a living thing, and these are not. So, but also, these are both emitting particles. Okay, I have good reason to choose the sea pickle. I'm not wrong for my reasoning. It just might not be his reasoning. So I got it. Particles, end rods, and torches are broken by water. Sea pickles, on the other hand, are not. I didn't actually know end rods are broken by water, but I must say I've never seen an end rod placed in water. I thought maybe that was just a universal design decision, and apparently it's not. So, oh boy. All right, so we have got a repeater, stripped wood, and a kelp block. I mean, well, this is kind of the obvious odd man out here, right? These are blocks. They're all, well, you're actually, I mean, it could be like this one is, oh wait, no, it's not smelted. It's the kelp in the 3 by 3. So, so you're all, oh wait, but no, the stripped bark, that is not crafted. It's not this. If there's anything I've learned, it's that the one that's real obvious isn't it. So I'm thinking it's this. I swear to God. Okay, maybe it's the kelp because it can't be broken, or it can be broken down into a food source, and the others are not edible through any means at all. Okay, I knew it wasn't the repeater. That I could say. Strip blocks and repeaters have to be interacted with to get to their ground states. Huh. So they're things that are well, it's kind of, you can't really interact with the stripped wood once it's been stripped. I don't know about that one. I'm not so sure because it's like you do it to the log, but once it's there, it's there. On the other hand, the repeaters can be toggled quite a bit continually. So, okay, I'm not sure. But anyway, all right. So we've got the obvious answer here is that this is not a rail, but that's obviously that's not what we're looking for. So, actually, can jukeboxes be impacted by redstone? I don't think they can they? Huh. Wait a minute. Oh, hold on. That could trip off a comparator, though. If something is in it versus not in it, this can obviously trip off a comparator because it emits a signal, right? This cannot. I'm almost thinking it's this one. It's either the regular rail or the detector rail. Let me think. You use a diamond and a bunch of wood. You use sticks and iron. And I'm thinking this is the only one that doesn't have the ability to do like a comparator. Jukeboxes and detector rails output redstone signals. Jukeboxes need to be playing music. Then they give one from a comparator. Yes! I did it! Yeah! Woo! I finally got one of the obscure ones, and for the right reason. Okay. That's what I'm talking about right there, dude. So, animation. Animation? Not an animation. Right? Because the obvious one is this is a block, and these are rods. Don't think it's that. It's never that. This is, and this can be found in an underwater fortress. This can be found in an end fortress. And this can be found in a fortress. So, or stronghold, I should say. So they all share that. I'm thinking is it an animation thing? Because I knew sea lanterns had an animation. It was the Prismarine. Don't worry about it. Dang it. What is it? I thought I had that one. That's fine. So it's not, is it really, is it? Here's the thing. If I guess sea lantern and it is sea lantern, it's not going to be block versus not block. It's going to be something else. But I don't think it's that. So that's why I think it's the end rod. It's probably overworld versus end, which also seemed a little bit too straightforward. But I bet you it's overworld versus, he did it. The mad lad did it. He made it block versus not block. I swear to God, if you made it rod versus not rod, I am gonna... End rods and iron bars do not take up... How dare you? How dare you make it be the one super obvious one that you never did for any others? You never did all of them are blocks, but one's a half slab. You never did that one before. God, you have me second guessing myself so hard. This is a block. Those aren't blocks. All right. Deep breaths. It's fine. Well, based off of that last one, it should be, this is the odd one out because these have a pretty similar texture and the birch is slightly different. These are just changed in their darkness and lightness between each other. Okay, but maybe it's not that. What is it going to be? Well, based on that, I should answer the most obvious one from this point forward. So all of your normal wood, you can be found in the wild. You can be crafted into planks. You can do all the normal wood stuff with them. Is there anything that you can't do with any particular kind of wood? I don't think so. It's got to be you. Yeah, this is freaking, it's oak and dark oak. Each have oak. Also, color also could have answered it. Yeah. Okay. I appreciate that being simple and straightforward. Let's see. Hopper cart, and boat. In this case, I swear if you do the boat's not a cart, I will never forgive you. Here's what I think. You can get an entity in there. You can get an entity in the boat. Like you can put a pig in the cart. You can put a pig in the boat. You can't put a pig in the hopper mine cart. And that's why I think it's that. Thank goodness. Empty mine carts and boats are rideable. That too. You can put yourself in it. But I was just thinking like things that you could push a pig into. This is take 2 of the old animation room here. Well, these two can both be found inside of an underwater monument, and this can't. I feel like this is a reverse psychology test right here. Whereas in the last one, we had obviously what was it? We had I had said that Prismarine and gold cannot be, or they can be found in the underwater monument. And then whatever the other one was couldn't be found in the underwater monument. That was incorrect. It was about animations. This time, I think it's not about animations. It's about the underwater monument. So if we went off animations, it'd be gold, because gold doesn't have an animation, okay? I know that. Don't you go and gaslight me and tell me gold actually has an animation. All right? It's the underwater monument, right? Yes. Thank you. I got that one from the reverse psychology thing. Okay, so we have to tell the difference between a couple of the things now. Apparently easier, though. All right, there's a chest over there. Oh, my God. Cold KFC chicken, cobwebs. Ooh, could it be as like intricate as actually what's in the chest? Cold KFC chicken and cobweb. I think that's the same arrangement. Let me just double check the chests in all of them and make sure it's not that. Okay, Okay, and the cobwebs. I know you put that in there to lead me off. Okay, it's gonna be a stair in place of a slab, so that's what it's gonna be. I just know it. And I feel like it can't be in adjacent ones, which means it's probably got to be one of the end ones, because it seems too easy to be able to peek back and forth between two adjacent structures. Could I be wrong? I don't know. Let me see. But that would mean that the middle one is proper, right? So if the middle one differs, which one is it? Oh, wait a minute. I found it. I found it. Oh, it was staring at me. So obvious right there all along. These two blocks are added in on this one. They are not present in the other. Let me just make sure that I'm okay. It seems too good to be true here, but yeah, okay. We're good. That's it. That's fine. All right. I suppose actually it wouldn't matter if it's on the end or not. I was right for the wrong reasons there. It's just there's one that's odd, so you would be able to see the difference in the adjacent one no matter where it is. So anyway, we know it's the first one. Thank you. That was definitely easier than last. Excuse me? Okay, in this situation, I know I was right. That has blocks there. Those don't have blocks there. I don't know what you want from me, but this ain't it. Is this the hill you wish to die on? Because those blocks aren't there. Just so that we know I'm not like that. That's 100%. You can see it in both those through the glass. I don't know if there was an instruction I'm missing somewhere, but I don't know. Following that section will be one spot of difference. You will spot which build has a slight irregularity from the others. Please, this button needs to kill me. I tried to make this one hard. If you didn't get it, check below the... Sir. Check below the chest. Okay, so there's sandstone. It's okay. I see that you did make a difference there, and it is that you had sand versus sandstone. But yeah. All right, it's fine. Yeah, I don't think you can. In this case, I don't think you can say, hey, there are multiple reasons that there are differences. Yeah, I don't. See, because in the last map, it was not like, oh, there are going to be multiple differences between these builds. You have to identify which one is the difference I'm thinking about. So I don't know. But anyway, but yeah, I see what you mean now. But yeah, I got you. Meter of failure success. 1,000 XP. No. Nice try. It's okay. You got one. It's okay. Nice try. Congratulations. You finished the map. I hope you had a blast. Hopefully you knew most of the answers. I don't want you to know them all because then I didn't make a good map. Take this axe to break the glass in the floor. It can also be fun for your friends. What does this do? Take me back to the beginning. Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. We got like a dedicated room here. Thank you for playing my map. Spookles, Jardon, Sparkly Band, Sparkplug, Senpai, Air Jordan's, Mr. Mayor of Jardonia, or whatever those darn kids call you these days. You missed Jay smash your face on your keyboard AN. But otherwise, good coverage. I made this map as soon as you released the video playing Trevor's Wish Doesn't Belong. I hope you enjoyed and died a lot. Yeah, you accomplished that part. Been stuff for a while now. Appreciate every ounce you put into every video. Thank you. Very kind. I've been watching constantly sometime before Trollcraft, but I've gone back and watched some old videos like Myanite, #TMyanite. Thank you for the support. Also, Myanite Season 3, please. Not up to me. I don't want to bore you, so flick the lever when you want to leave. By the way, look for Max, ALOA, I probably pronounced that wrong, in the comments. All right, cool, dude, cool. Well, oh, hey, that's the beginning. Hey, well, thank you. I appreciate you making the map. We may have had our disagreements along the way with the last room, but still I appreciate the effort. It was very outside the box reasons for many of the things that I obviously was not able to come up with, but it felt very gratifying when I did. So thank you very much for making the map. I appreciate it. For those of you watching, make sure to like if you like. Check out the playlist in the description if you want to catch any other map videos like the What Doesn't Belong or anything before that. Subscribe if you're not already, and if you want to listen to music playing in the background right now, link is in the outro over on Mere Music. I don't know if any of that was audible, but anyway, I'll see you next time.